Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to bring you some breaking news coming out from Yemen with the Houthis. So, we're going to be talking in particular about this Rubymar ship that I reported on just about a week ago. We had a bulk carrier named MV Rubymar. This was a Belize flagged UK owned bulk carrier ship that was hit by multiple missiles and was supposedly sinking. We had to evacuate the crew. There was reports from the Houthis claiming that it had sunk, and then we had reports from the U.S. that it was still floating. We also had some reports from like the BBC coming out and saying that the ship was still floating. They had pictures of it apparently. So not really sure, but it looks like it's still floating apparently according to this picture. And apparently what happened is when this ship got hit, it's leaking some sort of substance down into the water, and it caused an 18-mile oil slick. Okay, and the U.S. is coming out and warning that this could be a major environmental disaster. Okay, so obviously this is not a good thing if it's leaking a bunch of whatever it is down into the water there in the Red Sea. So I've got a CENTCOM press release that we're going to go over here in regards to this incident. So let's read this. So on February 18th, between 9:30 p.m. and 10:40 p.m., Iran-backed Houthi terrorists attacked the MV Rubymar, a Belize-flagged UK-owned bulk carrier. The ship is anchored but slowly taking on water. The unprovoked and reckless act by Iran-backed Houthi terrorists caused significant damage to the ship, which caused an 18-mile oil slick. The MV Rubymar was transporting over 41,000 tons of fertilizer when it was attacked, which could spill into the Red Sea and worsen this environmental disaster. The Houthis continue to demonstrate disregard for the regional impact of their indiscriminate attacks, threatening the fishing industry, coastal communities, and imports of food supplies. So obviously this is not a good thing, okay? I understand the Houthis are attacking ships, but at the end of the day, this could be a very well a environmental disaster down here. Okay, it can really impact the waters here and potentially kill a lot of the marine life. So this is not a good thing. Environmental disasters are never good. But yeah, we've got this huge problem down here with this oil slick now. So let me know what you think down below regards to this incident. But I did put a video out on this explaining everything that happened here when this ship was targeted by multiple missiles. We actually haven't had any attacks here over the last couple days, last like 2 days, I want to say, which I'm surprised because the attacks were really starting to pick up there. But not as of the last couple days, we haven't seen any. So we did have some strikes inside of Yemen, apparently. Let's go over this. This is another CENTCOM press release from yesterday, or on February 23rd. Okay, so on February 23rd, between the hours of 12:30 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. Sanaa time, U.S. Central Command CENTCOM forces destroyed 7 Iranian-backed Houthi mobile anti-ship cruise missiles that were prepared to launch towards the Red Sea in self-defense. So yeah, seven cruise missiles that were ready to be launched. They took them out. CENTCOM forces took it out. And it says here, CENTCOM forces identified these missiles in Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen and determined that they presented an imminent threat to merchant vessels and to the U.S. Navy ships in the region. These actions will protect freedom of navigation and make international waters safer and more secure for U.S. and Navy merchant vessels. So again, we had another attack inside of Yemen with the Houthis trying to launch more missiles again. So this is still continuing down here. It looks like the Houthis are still trying to target more ships, and then we've got more strikes from the U.S. Navy hitting Houthi targets in Yemen. So real quick, let's just go over this article here too. U.S. warns of disaster amid oil slick in Red Sea from ship hit by the Houthis. U.S. military says Iran-aligned group is being reckless with attacks on shipping in the Red Sea off Yemen's shores. United States military is warned of an environmental disaster after an attack by Yemen Houthi rebels on a cargo ship caused an oil slick in the Red Sea. The Iran-aligned group hit the United Kingdom-owned Belize-flagged bulk carrier Rubymar on February 18th with multiple missiles. It was sailing through the Bab al-Mandeb Strait, which connects the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, on its way to Bulgaria after leaving Khor Fakkan in the United Arab Emirates. Extensive damage prompted the crew, all of whom are safe, to abandon the ship. U.S. Central Command CENTCOM confirmed on Saturday that the ship was now anchored but slowly taking on water, which had caused a 29-kilometer, 18-mile oil slick. The vessel was transporting more than 41,000 tons of fertilizer when attacked, the military said, which could spill into the Red Sea and worsen the environmental disaster. The Houthis continue to demonstrate disregard for the regional impact of their indiscriminate attacks, threatening the fishing industry, coastal communities, and imports of food supplies, it added. So here's that CENTCOM press release here again that we just read. And it says here as well, U.S. broadcaster CNN cited an unnamed U.S. official as saying the threat of more Houthi attacks in the Red Sea, combined with the condition of the water, makes it very difficult to safely get the ship and attempt to tow it to a port. U.S. officials are not sure what kind of substance is causing the slick, the report said. So they can't even tow this ship apparently and get it out of the way. It's just going to be it's going to be stuck there until it probably sinks. And while it continues to leak 41,000 tons of fertilizer and whatever else has already gone into the water. So this is definitely not a good thing. This is only going to create more problems down here in the Red Sea, and it may make it more difficult for ships to get through here. Who knows if it's going to impact ships trying to get through? But it definitely created an 18-mile long oil slick. So very bad what's happening here. We haven't had any ships come under attack, so I don't have anything like that to report to you. But that's going to be the latest on the Houthis here. If you got something out of this, please hit the like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Come back and see us another time and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. We do put out several updates like this every single day on different news reports around the world. So thanks again so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.